Gene Wood, you've done it again. Friends, 8 people are out there. Gene Wood and Rich Allen go...
Be fruitful and multiply, Gene.
Right.
Thank you.
Do the best you can. All right, group, would you join John and me in greeting our stars? Hello, stars!
Hi, everybody. Here they are. We've come to the end of another gory week, glorious week.
So, you really want to go through with this?
Well, a Christmas present for you, Gene. Some mints. I thought perhaps you'd enjoy them.
No kidding.
For you.
I have a
It's for you.
My 3-year-old daughter has this.
3D comedy.
Now, 2 days ago, Gene.
Did I muss up your hair?
No, you didn't.
Would you like to have your hair mussed up?
2 days ago it was a joke, but now it's getting serious.
Uh-oh.
I was with Christie 2 days next to me. Every time I make a mistake, you give me Vic.
Hey, I did my hair.
Listen, everyone has his burden to carry.
You want to carry this?
Right?
It's your burden, Nathan.
Okay.
Do I get to keep this, Vic?
Yeah. It's yours.
It'll come in
silly
handy.
snake,
Let's
you.
say hello to our 2 players here, Melody Davis and Victoria Narbudas. You ready?
Yes.
Okay, Melody, tell us about you, please.
Well, I do, I lift weights, I play racquetball, I swim, I do a
lift
lot
weights?
of aerobics,
No
yes.
kidding.
That's because I work in a restaurant that has a lot of French pastries.
Aha, you've got to do that.
Uh-huh.
You feel soft like a woman feels.
Thank you very much.
You don't feel muscular or excessively muscular. And where do you work?
I work in a restaurant, it's a French restaurant. I'm a waitress.
Aha. Oh, so the temptation there is to eat all of those
Constant,
goodies.
yes.
Right. Well, you must avoid those things. Okay, Melody, good luck to you.
Thank you.
Victoria, tell us about you, please.
Hi, I'm a newlywed as of 2.5 weeks.
2.5 weeks? What are you doing here?
And I'm studying to be a CPA.
Yep.
And I'm also work as a volunteer for many organizations for the animals.
Oh, good for you, Victoria. All right, let's begin the match game. The object here is to match...
There's an animal right here.
Right.
He
The
needs
object
your
is to
help.
match as many of those things as you can. And the one who's done that most often at the end of the third round will be the winner and go on to challenge our returning champion on Hollywood Squares for a chance to win up to $30,000. Now, Melody, you won the toss. You go first, if you would, please.
I'll take A.
She says A. Here's what it says. Mike said, "My wife is getting so fat, not only..."
Go ahead. How fat is she?
How
Say it.
slow are you?
See, I don't mind, but with 4 people, I thought it might be a little thin. But if you'd like to try it, I'll cue you in again. And
Yeah, do it again.
Mike said, "My wife is getting so fat."
It's good for 4 people.
Very good.
I know how fat she is.
How fat is she?
I don't know.
Not only are all her clothes too tight, last week we had to let out the blank. Do you all understand the question? Sure. Yeah, right.
Oh, never mind. Okay.
Hello, Melody.
Hello.
You ready to have a go at this?
Oh, yeah.
Did you understand it? I'll read it one more time. My wife is getting so fat, not only are all her clothes too tight, last week we had to let out the blank.
Sheets.
The sheets?
I mean,
Oh, that's a great
Would you have said sheets, I ask you?
Yeah, but there are not enough people to
Right.
the loudest 4 people
Now,
I've ever seen.
I don't know whether... I don't understand sheets.
Whole match it.
What do
I
you got?
said she was so fat we had to let out the
The
wall.
walls of the house. That's fat. Very good. Okay.
Is that like when she sits around the house, she sits around the
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I said house.
Had to let out the whole house.
Whole house.
Yeah.
They had to add a room, you know.
I hope you're not sensitive about fat jokes.
No,
Vic.
no.
Vic's not fat.
We don't want to hurt your feelings.
I'm not fat, I'm just a good actor. I'm acting fat.
He says, "I'm not fat, I'm just a good actor."
Oh.
He looks fat. All right, Nathan.
I toned my answer down. My first thought was neighborhood. But,
Yeah, I'm
but I
glad you
toned
toned
it down to, you know, one specific house.
House. Okay, we have to let out the house, Melody. Last week we had to let out the.
Well, if her playing doesn't pick up, this is where we're going to have to let Melody out. The front door.
Yeah. All right.
They booed well.
Yes, they do.
She was
But they're
top
booing
heavy.
at the wrong places. I mean, Sheets was the answer to boo. These have all been good answers here. Okay, Christie.
Get ready to boo, everybody.
What?
Front door.
So that's it,
Sure,
eh?
they don't boo
You
her,
won't
they
put
don't
the
boo Bob.
book.
Sure.
I'm hosting this part of it, and I'm going to. It's all right.
Yeah, well, I'm annoyed. They don't boo blondes. They
That's
just
right. Yeah,
boo
just
Jews
because the
with long
blonde chick
noses.
there. That's right, wasn't there?
Sure, go ahead.
Dick.
I figured she was on her way to work. They had to let out the bus.
Couldn't get her through the door, eh? All right, Melody, let's see how your opponent does. Victoria, we have this one for you.
Yeah.
The boxing trainer said,
Yeah.
Mr. T hit Rocky so hard, it was terrible. Poor Rocky. Now his nose is in blank. Sorry about the nose question. I mean, it's turnabout is fair play. We have the fat one for him, the nose one for you.
That's right. Nose jokes are in.
Wait.
Yo, Rocky.
You need some help here? A little clarification?
Yeah.
Go ahead. Oh,
I love the music. Good. I've seen it. Good music.
if you got any ideas at all, come over here.
Come on, really.
The
That's supposed
Rockets.
to eat your heart out.
Rockets.
Victoria, you ready? Here we go.
Here we
The
go.
boxing trainer said Mr. T hit Rocky so hard it was terrible. Poor Rocky. Now his nose is in blank.
Space.
Space. Okay. Space
Good as any.
Oh, what do you know
Now,
about
listen,
space?
there are a lot of good possibilities here, and space was one of them.
First thought was Cleveland, but I figured there were too many cities to go, so I said in his ear.
In his ear is good. There are really some great, very many good ones here.
Yeah, well, this is not one of them. I had his first thought. I said Cleveland.
Cleveland.
Hey, I've seen a bunch. I've seen noses hanging around the streets in Cleveland.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get right.
Are we in Cleveland? We're not in Cleveland, are we?
Not anymore.
No. No,
I
we're not in
left my
Cleveland.
nose.
We can do Cleveland jokes because the show doesn't go there. Hello, Nathan.
Yes, let's get past this real quick. It's a bad answer, and I don't know what it means. Escrow.
His nose- Oh, wait a minute. I think that's rather amusing.
I agree. I agree with all
That was
eight
a
of you.
very amusing and innovative answer. Escrow, I thought. Didn't you?
Couldn't possibly match any living human being.
What amusing.
Very innovative.
Now his nose is
Yeah,
in...
and it's Mr. T and Rocky, right?
Right.
And a boxing match has judges, right?
Right.
And we have judges, right?
Right.
And I pity the judge who don't call this a match. Orbit.
That is one. Okay, Victoria. All right, Christie.
You helped me with this one.
John
No,
was
I
getting
really
tough.
didn't help. You
Well.
said, shall I say something like this or that? And I said, yeah, both of those are good.
It probably broke his nose all over. I said traction.
Traction.
The only sensible answer is
All right, Dick.
His nose is in back.
His nose, aha. Right back there. Very good. So, Victoria, you pick up one at the end of round one. You're ahead 1-0, and we'll get back to round two right after this. With round two. Bing. Victoria, you're ahead. You have to go first.
B.
All right. Victoria says she wants B, and this is it. Nancy said, I just met a man who stole my heart. Unfortunately, he also stole my blank. Here we go, Victoria.
Always thinking, aren't you?
Nancy said, I just met a man who stole my heart. Unfortunately, he also stole my blank.
Car.
Car. He stole the car? Well, that's okay.
Her opponent is looking at her like she's crazy.
What have you got, David?
I didn't say car. I'm sorry. I said purse.
Purse. Yeah, that would be the immediate, most obvious thing. Vic?
They stole my purse, too. No, I said they stole my kidney. school.
What do you say, Nathan?
I thought kidney, but, you know, I knew you'd get that kind of reaction. So I went with purse.
All right, Christie, we come to you. He also stole my...
Purse.
Purse, it is.
I really thought it was a definitive. I said purse, too.
Purse, yeah. Now, we're sticking together.
I still think kidney was the answer.
I would say
Ready? Melody. Here we go.
Car was the answer.
Beverly Hills is really ritzy. You're pooping out on us. All
Say
right,
Beverly Sills or Beverly Hills?
Beverly Hills.
Oh, I
Here's how ritzy it is. It's the only place in the world where you can buy Kentucky Fried blank.
Gee. Tell me about it.
All right.
Oh, that's funny.
Melody,
What?
we come to you. Beverly Hills is really ritzy. It's the only place in the world where you can buy Kentucky Fried blank.
gold.
Kentucky Fried Gold.
Smacker.
Melody, I can say it was a pleasure to meet you.
Let's do it again soon.
Send some gifts your way. And
Thank you.
I'm only kidding. I don't think gold is going to come up over here.
I don't either.
I don't
A gold car.
Yeah. David, show her a good answer.
Kentucky Fried Caviar. I thought.
Oh, great answer. Oh.
Okay. All right, Vic.
I live in Beverly Hills, and no, I don't really. I bought Curly's house. I did. It's haunted though. At night you sleep and you go. This is like Polterstooge. I said quiche. I hope it's spelled correctly.
Quiche is spelled correctly.
This is not fair.
And a good answer, but no match. Nathan?
I have personally dated Beverly Hills. And she loves Kentucky Fried Caviar.
Caviar. All right. Caviar seems to be coming up most frequently. The only place in the world you can buy Kentucky Fried Caviar is in Beverly Hills. What do you say, John?
I say caviar.
That's it.
She's still looking for gold.
Right.
She has hope.
This is getting boring.
Caviar.
Never boring with you.
You're
Never with you. It's the ritziest thing I know, caviar.
That's right. All right. Do you understand why they said caviar? That's the important thing. No, you don't understand? Oh, and I'll explain it to you during the break. Round two coming up, the last round right after this. Here we go. Third and final round. Okay. Bing. Victoria, you're still in a real tight game going on here. You're 1-0. All right.
A.
A it is.
Hey, what?
A. Weird Willie is really weird.
How weird?
Well, he can't afford a jacuzzi. So when he takes a whirlpool bath, he just hops into his blank. Weird Willie. Are you ready, Victoria? Because we're ready for you. Nathan, are you finished writing?
I'm sorry.
All right. Weird Willie is really weird. He can't afford a jacuzzi. So when he wants to take a whirlpool bath, he just hops into his...
Toilet.
Discussing how dumb their respective answers are.
All right, David?
Why didn't I think of that?
You didn't think of that? I thought that's what you guys were laughing at up there.
Oh, I thought of toilet.
Oh! Vic?
Well, Weird Willie and I are like this. And we're real close, and I'm a little bit weirder because when I don't have my jacuzzi, he's not working, I jump into my teapot.
Naturally. A difficult feat in your case.
We've been here for a week.
Yeah.
Nick
Been
is
here
always
for a
asking
week,
me
and
to
I
come over
have-
and join him in a pot of tea.
I would like to give
It's a big
the
teapot.
worst answer of the week.
The worst.
Mine was.
No.
The absolute worst answer.
Here's the worst answer of the week coming up. Water pick container.
He's right. Yeah.
Absolutely right.
That's worse than
Worst one
mine.
of the week.
That's worse than mine.
That's a bad answer. Worst answer, right? When he
When he
writes
wants
one?
to take a whirlpool bath, he just hops into his what, Christie?
Say
Oh,
toilet.
me. Well, if he were to jump into his toilet bowl, he would go down and maybe never come back.
Right.
I said washing machine. That
that goes around.
That's good. Because it has the whirlpool action. Right.
And everything at the same time.
Splendid. Well done. Okay, Dick.
I was thinking of Cuisinart, but that would be painful.
That'd
Very
give him
painful.
whirl around.
So I said washing machine.
Washing machine, very good.
Oh, now I'm really getting agitated. Wait a minute.
Washing machine is excellent there. Now, Melody.
Oh, I have to do it again?
What?
Oh,
Melody, that's not the attitude.
Oh,
She
I'm
says, "Oh,
so
I have to do it
excited."
again." Here, may I, as a director here, give you another reading on that? Oh, I have to do it again.
Great.
Good for you. Thank you. Hey, there's a new version of Dracula.
Yeah.
Let me tell you a little bit about it. Well, it stars Hervé Villechaize.
Good, let's put it on this time, sir.
Now,
I've got the answer
here's the way
already.
it goes, friends. Most vampires bite your neck, but Hervé's so short, he bites your blank.
I knew the answer before the question.
Buzz!
Finish.
Could I ask David not to put his card away so quickly when I don't have one? I'm jaw blank.
All right. Are you okay now? Everybody okay over there? Melody, you know who Hervé Villechaize is?
Oh, yes.
Right. A new version of Dracula. It stars him. Most vampires bite your neck, but Hervé's so short he bites your blank.
Bottom.
Your bottom. Mm-hmm. Okay. That would make him about this tall.
Is that
wouldn't it?
your bum?
Your bottom. Right. David?
Boss, the knee.
All right.
That was my...
The knee's a little lower than the bottom, isn't it?
Yes, and my knee is a little bit lower than his knee.
Right. All right, Nathan.
I swear I didn't look at David's card.
So far, we don't have a bottom, but we've got 3 knees, Melody. And John?
Melody's got the bottom all to herself.
Right.
Melody, climb up on my knee, hurry, boy.
You got to match the 2 remaining ones to achieve a tie and stay in the game. Christie?
I know for a fact that he's definitely shorter than my behind. So I said,
That lucky devil.
Said knee. All right, so Victoria wins the game. You had knee, I take it.
Ankle.
All right. Right over here, if you would, please, right on that mark. And I'll get to you in a moment. Melody, it was a pleasure to meet you.
Thank you very much.
We'll send some gifts to you
Thank
from
you,
the
sir.
match game. Melody
holidays.
Davis, ladies and gentlemen. There she goes. How do you feel?
nervous.
Well, we're going to switch now to Hollywood Squares. Here comes the rest of the furniture. Don't get your finger stuck in there. Okay. We'll bring on 3 more celebrities. I'll trade places with John Bauman. We've got lots more excitement coming your way. Don't go away. We'll be right back.
A member of our studio audience will receive Whirlpool's no-frost French door refrigerator with bottom freezer. Offers spacious self-capacity, generous fresh food compartment, porcelain on steel interior, and no fingerprint doors. Furnished by Whirlpool. It's time for more of The Match Game. Hollywood Square. Hour with the Mama's Family. Dorothy Lyman. Alison Arngrim. Arsenio Hall. And taking over the star of the Hollywood Square, John Bowman.
I got it. I'll never give it up again. Okay, we'll be right back. You come back too.
And now, John Bowman and the Hollywood Square.
You can do it. You can do it. Thank you, everybody. Welcome to the second half of the Match Game Hollywood Squares Hour. And welcome back once again to Victoria Narbutas, who, with the mighty score of 2, made it through the Match Game competition. Atta girl, good going. And we also have 3 new celebrities. We have Arsenio Hall.
Yay.
And Dorothy Lyman. And Alison Arngrim. Alison, most people are probably familiar with you from your work on Little House on the Prairie.
Yes,
which
many are
incidentally was
familiar with me,
excellent,
yes.
yes. But what have you been doing since then? Pretty interesting.
I've been hanging around with dear Vic. We are both stand-up comedians. I am a stand-up comic. I don't work with him, but around the same stages.
She does it with me.
So
Stand-up.
Alison, you're a stand-up comic. Stand up.
Sorry.
Nothing funny about that.
Yes, you did.
Okay, enough jokes. Let's get on and play Hollywood Squares. Here we go. Yay! Big one. Now, to complete twisting my tongue after Victoria Narbutas, I will introduce us to our defending champion, Marie Benedetti.
Hey, Marie!
She has come back today with a total of 1,025 smackaroos. Not too bad. And Marie, just why don't you reacquaint us a little bit with your life to date in 25 words or less?
I am a registered dental assistant, and I am studying to be possibly a mortician.
Mm-hmm. What's going to make up your mind about this mortician business?
Well, it's a matter of how long it takes me to get through school in the evenings.
Okay, night shift. Let's play Hollywood Squares. We're going to play this game until you hear the time's up bell. Whoever's ahead at that time is the winner. Goes on to play Super Match for up to $30,000. Our first game is worth $100 plus $25 for every square that either of you should capture. We hope you capture some. Our champion gets the start, and that is you, Marie. Pick a star. Arsenio, wake up. Thank you. Pick a star and let's go.
Alison, please.
Alison Arngrim.
Oh, yes, all right.
Who has more teeth, Alison, a hammerhead shark or the 40 Rockettes?
I thought I had the most teeth of anybody, but a hammerhead shark or all the Rockettes, like put together.
There were 40.
40 Rockettes. Now, just how many teeth does a hammerhead really have? This is the question here. I'm going to go with the Rockettes because I don't believe that sharks have quite as many teeth as we purport them to have.
Agree or disagree that the Rockettes have more teeth than the sharks? Proper phrasing.
I will agree.
The Rockettes have more teeth than a hammerhead shark. You're right to agree, and you get the first square. A hammerhead shark has approximately 400 teeth. 40 Rockettes times about 30.
Yeah, but the hammerhead
Rockettes
or
so.
On the other hand,
have a lot of hammerheads.
Yes, and the most teeth of all. Okay, Victoria, pick a star.
Vic, please.
Vic, please.
You haven't discouraged her, Vic.
I will now.
You're trying to pick up a woman at a bar.
How much does this woman weigh?
According to Psychology Today, which of these was rated as a good opening line?
Scorpio.
You got two choices, Vic.
Okay.
What do you think of the band? Or bet I can outdrink you?
Well,
it's a rough choice.
If Boy George and Culture Club was a band, I wouldn't use that first line. But I would say, I bet I could outdrink you. Because look at me.
He says, bet I can outdrink you is a good pickup line at a bar, according to Psychology
Especially
Today.
if she's smashed on the floor.
Agree or disagree, Victoria?
I disagree.
What do you think of the band? You are right to disagree, and you get the square. Good play. He doesn't think that Vic has picked up too many women at bars. Okay, we got an X and an O up there, and Marie Benedetti, our defending champ. You are playing X, and it's your move.
Dick, please.
Dick Martin.
Yes.
You're a baby kangaroo.
Right.
Were you born in your mother's pouch, or did you climb in after?
You climb in after.
She says the baby kangaroo climbs in after. Marie, agree or disagree?
I will disagree.
You climb in after. You should have agreed with that intelligent man. Yes, your opponent gets the square. And another O up there for you, Victoria. You got two. Pick a star.
Arsenio to win.
This will get you the first game.
Yes. No pressure. No pressure.
Arsenio Hall. A recent Gallup survey asked Americans what they would never eat under any circumstances. Now,
Mr. T. Sweat. I know the answer.
what did more people say they would never touch? Snails, squid, or tripe?
Snail, squid, or tripe.
What do you think of the band?
That's a great opening line. I also find women like, are those your real teeth?
Rockets love that one. Yeah.
I get you lucky every time. I would go with snails because when they get inside, like an aquarium, they multiply on your stomach and they're like, it's gross.
Yeah.
So, Victoria?
See? That's a good answer. Good answer, good answer.
Victoria, Arsenio says that most Americans would never eat snails under any circumstances, or more Americans.
I disagree.
Snails it is, and that was for the game. You should have agreed with Arsenio. Your opponent gets that square and blocks you.
You must
Okay, we got a pretty tight contest going now, and we're going to be back to complete it right after these messages. You please come back to it.
Stay tuned for more of the match game, Hollywood Squares Hour. Now back to John Bauman and the Hollywood Square.
Okay, we got 50-50. 50 for Victoria, 50 for Marie. It is your move, Marie. You are playing X. Take a good look at that board and tell me where you want to go.
Dorothy to win, please.
Oh, here we go, Marie.
Dorothy Lyman from Mama's Family. According to a Glamour magazine survey, Dorothy, who is more likely to approve of premarital sex? A single woman or a married woman?
Well, a single woman, I would say, would be more likely to approve of premarital sex.
For the game, do you agree or disagree?
I agree.
A single woman it is. You are right to agree. You get the square. You win the game. Congratulations, Marie. Good going. You have won the game. And you won $100. That makes the score 175 so far for you. 50 for Victoria, but it's early yet. We're going to clear the board right now and move right on to the next game. This one's worth $200, $25 for every square either of you captures. Last game was won by you, Marie. That means Victoria gets to start this one. Pick a star.
Vic, please.
Vic.
So how do you like the band?
You're the average American nudist.
I'm the whole colony.
Do you live alone or are you married?
Oh, average. This is an average American nudist.
Sure.
As opposed to an average Japanese nudist. Wow. I would say. I would say that I'm married, definitely to at least two wives. I'm married.
He says the average American nudist is married. Agree or disagree, Victoria?
I disagree.
The average American nudist is married. You should have agreed with Vic, and your opponent gets the first square in this game.
I'm married, and I'm ambient.
Okay, you're off to a good start, Marie Benedetti, our defending champ. You are playing X. You have one up. Pick a star.
Jean, please.
Jean Rayburn.
Yes.
Polite applause again, Jean.
Thank you, Arsenio. A little something for you.
Watch it, Arsenio. Jean, under the laws of Islam, you're allowed only 4 of these at one time. Are they wives or camels?
Wives or camels, eh?
Did you see Jean's bedroom full of camels?
Wives or camels, eh? Yes. Never mind.
I won't say anything.
I thought they could have unlimited numbers of wives. Harems, harems are people by more than 4 people, so I'd say camels.
Jean says that laws of Islam, you're only allowed 4 camels at one time. Agree or disagree, Marie?
I'll agree.
You're only allowed 4 wives at one time. You should have disagreed.
When did they change the
and your opponent
rules?
gets that square. You know, these rules are changing all the time. Okay, just like a game show. Victoria, pick a square. You are playing O.
Okay, David, please.
Well, hello.
David Ruprecht from Real People.
You pronounced it right. I'm very proud of you. That's terrific.
Well, David's not a hard name to pronounce.
David, to make your cream easier to whip, what should you do to the bowl and the beater? Heat them in the oven or put them in the freezer?
Is this another West Hollywood joke? Yeah, boy, I would definitely say because of the temperature of the cream that you have to put it in the freezer first. That's the most important thing, yes.
He says to make your cream easier to whip, you should put the bowl and beater in the freezer. Agree or disagree, Victoria?
I agree.
You should put them in the freezer. You are right to agree, and you get the square. And another O scores up there. We will be back to complete this game after these messages, and I hope everybody will come back too. It's worth $200. Everything's riding. 100 for Marie, 100 for Victoria. We got a couple of O's and an X there on the board. And Marie, you are playing X, and it's your move. Pick a star.
Arsenio to block, please.
You missed this one. The challenger takes the game.
So, okay.
Got it.
Had a terrible fall. I'm sorry.
Arsenio, in Peking, China, a purge is on to rid the city of these creatures. Are they rats, roaches, or dogs?
I'm almost positive this answer is dogs. I think I read that somewhere.
Agree or disagree, Marie?
I will disagree.
It is dogs.
Yeah, I
should have agreed with Arsenio. Yes, your opponent gets that square. And wins the game! 3 in a row. We're all standing there waiting for the joke, flat-footed. And the game is won by Victoria Narbutas. Now, you have forged into the lead, Victoria. That is 325 for you, 200 so far for Marie, but we're going to clear the board and move right on to another game worth $300, so everything hangs in the balance. Marie, pick a star.
Dick, please.
Dick Martin.
Yes.
You and a male gorilla were born on the same day. Whose hair will begin to turn gray first? Yours or his?
Nathan's.
I would say mine. I think a male gorilla, I've never seen a gray gorilla, come to think of it. No, I'd say the man.
Agree or disagree that the man's hair will turn first before the gorilla's? Turn gray first.
I'll agree.
His will turn gray first. The gorillas will turn gray first. You should have disagreed, and your opponent gets that first square and increases her lead, but only by $25. Victoria, pick a star.
Vic, please.
Dunlop.
I love you, Victoria.
Which came first, Vic bubblegum or baseball trading cards?
Oh, well, I used to chew baseball trading cards.
That's not the question.
Check, please. I'd say bubblegum. Absolutely. Absolutely bubblegum.
Good answer, good answer.
Good answer.
Wrong show.
Agree or disagree, Victoria?
Agree.
You agree. Baseball cards came first before bubblegum.
I want to see the answer. I
Your
want to see
opponent
it now.
gets that square, and that evens it up. In the 1880s, baseball cards came. Bubblegum came in 1906. So that puts an X and an O up there for you, Marie. You are playing X. Pick a star.
David, please.
Okay. David, what kills more people in this country every year? Shark bites, spider bites, or human bites?
Shark bites, spider bites, or human bite, or the tax bite. Has anybody put that one?
Rocket bites.
I'm going to say, because I have been a swimmer and I've been warned about this up near San Francisco, shark bites, yes.
He says shark bites kill more people in this country every year. Agree or disagree, Marie?
I will agree.
Spider bites kill more people than these others. No, you should have disagreed. And your opponent gets that square, and 2 O's are up on the board. Victoria, where would you like to place another one?
Jean, please.
Gene Rayburn.
Yes, I've never met a gorilla I didn't like. They're wonderful creatures. Yes.
Everybody knows that the ceiling of the Sistine Chapel was painted by Michelangelo, or Michelangelo. Was Michelangelo or Michelangelo his first name or his last name?
No, that was his first name. His last name escapes me for a moment. I used to know it.
It was Iskowitz, I think.
Michelangelo d'Ambrosio de Garamunda da Faccia la Finestra. Some long name, but Michelangelo was, we called him Mike for short. Hey, Mike, get back up on the ladder.
Agree or disagree, Victoria, that Michelangelo was his first name?
I agree.
It was his first name. You are right to agree in this case, and you get the square. His name was Michelangelo Rayburn. No Michelangelo Buonarroti, and there is the bell. That means the time is up. You have unseated our defending champion, Victoria Narbutas. $400. Congratulations. You have done it. Why don't you go right over there to Gene Rayburn, join him, and get ready for your shot at the big money. Not bad, Marie.
Had a great time.
You were here for a day. You did look as if you were enjoying yourself. I certainly hope you did. You're leaving here with $225 and a big decision to make. The morgue or not the morgue. Keep in touch and let us know what happens. Thanks for playing Match Game Hollywood Squares. And now, Gene Rayburn.
Okay, John. Congratulations to Victoria. We'll be back with our 9 celebrities and Victoria. She will try for the really big money right after this.
Now, here to play the super match is Gene Rayburn.
Okay, Gene Wood, here we go. Now, we have just a bit of minor unfinished business before we carry on. I'll toss it over to John Bauman, who wants to clarify something for us.
Yeah, we have to clarify that the $225 that was won by Marie Benedetti was just today. Her actual total for her entire time on the air was $1,250.
Okay.
Much better.
All right, Victoria, we don't want to keep you in suspense here any longer. It's time now for you to have a go at the $30,000. Good luck to you. We polled a recent studio audience and said, write down your best answer to this. Blank paste. Remember, the top answer pays $1,000, next one $500, and the third answer pays $250. Any 3 of the 9 loony birds may assist you here in suggesting answers. Which one do you want to call on first?
Vic, please.
You trust me? Okay, I say tooth.
Tooth fairy.
Well, that too. Toothpaste.
Toothpaste. Toothpaste, okay.
And David?
Well, that leaves tomato paste.
Tomato paste. You have 2 so far.
And Alison?
Library paste.
Library
Glue,
paste.
you know?
Yeah.
Library paste.
That white goopy stuff. So you have toothpaste, tomato paste, and library paste. You may choose one of those now, or you may want to think up one of your own.
Toothpaste.
Go for it.
Yeah, that would seem to be a pretty good choice.
All right, that was Vic's answer. Let's find out if toothpaste is up there, and if so, where. We'll go down to the bottom, reveal a $250 response. Wallpaper paste.
Sure, you have a popular wallpaper.
Sure, very popular. The $500 response says tomato paste. All right, David gave you that one. All right, here is the $1,000 response. That gives you $1,000.
Thank you, Victoria.
Okay, now listen, you've got $1,000, Victoria, and you're going to play the head-to-head match with any star of your own choosing.
All right, grandmother's watching the show in Cleveland.
Now, before you make your decision, I want to point out to you that each star has a hidden number in front of them, a 10, a 20, and one has a 30. And we will multiply the $1,000 by whatever his number is revealed when you choose a star. Time now to make your pick.
Arsenio.
Oh!
All right, Arsenio.
Oh,
you bought that little laugh.
Usually,
You know
if you're
it's
real
grandmother.
obnoxious and you make an annoyance, they'll call on you eventually.
All right, grab the tab and give it a yank,
And this show
Arsenio.
is in Cleveland. Gene, when I was in back, I heard you say the show wasn't in Cleveland. This show is in Cleveland. Man, don't you tease Cleveland no more. I jump all over you. Matt, go on.
What am I doing in Detroit? All right, go.
Here we go.
Arsenio, it's time to reveal the number.
I pity the fool who doesn't pull that tab right now.
A 10. All right, we multiply the $1,000 by 10 gives you $10,000 is what you're playing for. Good luck to you. All right, Arsenio, you're going to write a response to this.
I wish I had
and
the 30
she'll give me a verbal response after you have put the card in the slot there. Here we go. Rex blank. That's R-E-X blank.
You shouldn't have picked Arsenio. You shouldn't have picked Arsenio. You should have taken what's behind the curtain.
Put it in the slot.
I don't have a slot up here.
Yeah, there it is. Okay. All right, it's up to you now to match him for the $10,000. How do you fill in that blank?
Harrison.
Rex Harrison. All right, Arsenio, she says the $10,000 will be hers with the answer Rex Harrison.
Weren't you with Shot On Odd one time, Gene? I'm theater. I went Rex Reed.
Rex Reed.
Oh!
the critic and reviewer. Beat him about the head and shoulders with that little stick there. Okay, so you have a total now of $1,400 altogether. You're still the champion. You'll be back to play another day tomorrow. And we'll be back with you in a moment or so right after these messages. Okay. John, when we made the reveal, the last two times you had the big...
Yeah.
What is that? That's nice, whatever that is. You had the big 3-0 two times in a row. Where do you think it is today?
Oh, I'm going to place my money on Christie.
I say Dick has it. All right, everybody set, go.
Here we go. We're both wrong. No one has it. Nathan has it.
Nathan has it.
Nathan
knew it was there.
Well, since it's the end of the week, we've got to say goodbye to these lovely people.
Please come back again. Bring your
Thank
snake,
you very
Vic.
much.
Yes.
Some of you will be back, and some of you will never be heard from again. Goodbye. Gene Rayburn inviting you to join us next time.
And John Bauman saying so long for the Match Game Hollywood Squares hour.
A member of our studio audience will receive a 19-inch color TV, keyboard control, electronic tune, 3 automatic color systems, and automatic light sensor, furnished by Montgomery Ward. This is Gene Wood speaking for the Match Game Hollywood Squares Hour, a Mark Goodson television production.